Hell out of dreams with different teams. I've changed a lot and it's not what it seems. Word to my mountain, keep doing these memes. New baby girl and this one is for keeps. Don't waste no time, if I want it, I take it. I want to address people who complain and they say, hey, Mo Mountain, hey, you're blue ticking me on WhatsApp. Technically, I'm not blue ticking you. You are blue ticking yourself. Because you can turn off the read receipts and you won't see the blue ticks. And you won't even see that I ignored you. So technically, you are making me ignore you, because I will answer you when I decide to. I'm not ignoring you. Sometimes I read the message and say, I will answer. And then because when our papa will likely read receipts, now in Nagebala message, it says blue tick. And because when I'm impatient, you want me to read your message today and answer yesterday. What am I going to respond? How am I going to respond? What am I going to say to this person? Technically, you're blue ticking yourself. Read receipts. Why you trying to read receipts without blue ticking motion? I have a problem with African tattoo artists who do not want to promote African things in their art. And why is it that whenever you do tattoos, you take Western mythical what gods and what and you draw them on? No, we also want African things. Like when dile tattoo ya tokoloshi, we want to promote those things. Or because we're now pasavadimu, you are a person who worships your ancestors and you use a goat, udia tattoo ya budimo le mtomboti ubontsha hore ke dilo jao go ska bja the Roman god the Zeus di what no o tshwantse o kry o ile tattoo ya lefelo or letoo o bontšha gore ke dilo tšao, ke dijo tšao dutše o bea rose ska bea rose a se dilo tšao re nyako o bile motharo wa mango mo or na le bošiši kore we must promote our things. Wena na motho a kore o imoloi o dile tattoo ya abafana dijaivane o dile tattoo ya dijaivane mo kore o engaka re nyako bona o dile tattoo ya dipheta or mo o bile motho a di a se a vuma kore o tshwantse o promote dilo tšao le toelelo tša ba tša Roman mystical what or Chinese Asian gods Greek god promote dilo tša lena. You guys are saying hey yeah, we are promoting African what promote your stuff even in tattoos. And when you say you're a passenger princess, you're only allowed to call yourself a passenger princess if you have a driver's license. Because if you don't have a driver's license, there's nothing else you can do. You won't drive most. What else will you do? Even there's nothing else you can do. So the only people who are allowed to say, yeah, now I'm a passenger princess, there are people who also have who can also drive and they know should anything happen they will drive. But then because they're a passenger princess, they sit in the passenger seat and someone drives. You understand? Oh no, Tanjosa who no driver. There's nothing else you can do. By default, you're a passenger. There's nothing else you can do. If you can drive and you don't have a driver's license, it's illegal. What you're doing is a crime. Do not think because my traffic you are getting away with it. There's nothing else you can do. I'm home, passenger. Well, no, to be a passenger princess, we are raising the banner. Or a passenger princess, on the driver's license. I would only be a passenger princess who's not driver's license, because there's nothing else you can do. You won't drive without the driver's license. Even if you can, but if they stop you, I will not hey, cold drink, but I will address it some other time. But there's nothing else you can do. Oh no,
Guys, is it me, or when someone loses their front teeth, ne? Any of the front teeth, and there's a missing tooth or teeth, there are missing teeth anywhere in the front, it makes them look like they're drunkard, guys. Like, you can lose your front teeth to maybe, I mean, you bump into something and then you lose your front tooth, or maybe just a dental issue, you lose your front teeth or your front tooth or something. But then when you smile and there's a gap, it makes you look like we're not gonna go be face usually. I guys, whenever I see people, even with people who I know don't drink, when I see them, the first thing I think of when I see a person with not the natural gap, or another one, this one is natural, this one, and it's not that huge, really good, it's a natural one. But if this tooth was not here and I were to smile, like, you'd think vele vampitile face usually, or maybe I was in a fight somewhere. Mara, it has to do with drunkenness. Whenever o bona meno a seo mo nna ke nagana gore o ba mmethile ka face jwale wa ke mmone botso. Guys, I think I know where the issue with South African football is. Guys, if you check all the other sports there, they are represented by things that we can see. National flower. National flower, Protea. And then Springbok, I don't know, but it's there. National something. It's there. The Springbok is there. Ne? It's Proteas, it's Springboks. I don't know what the other ones are called, but then usually it's always Proteas and Springboks and what. Ne? Guys, and Bafana Bafana, there's Bafana Bafana and Banyana Banyana. We know the Protea. We can point out this is a Protea. You understand? We can point out the Springbok. There's the Springbok. Guys, who is the national boy and girl? Who is the national boy? And who is the national? Like, for it to be called Bafana Bafana, it means there's a national boy, and there's also a national. Where are those people? Because you take Bafana Bafana and you're going to make it play against what Taranga Lions at AFCON. Obviously, those Taranga they will eat up Bafana Bafana, because we do not know our identity. We don't know the national boy and girl. At least Banyana, Yazama, we have an issue because we want to see the national boy and national girl. They must point, but yes, they choose a national boy and a national girl. And those people know what they stand for. I have a very huge problem with restaurants that sell chicken or any parts of chicken. And everyone is silent about this. And I address it. Guys, since when Rebicha full chicken something that doesn't have a head and chicken feet? Since when, guys? The chicken is not even full, but we're calling it a full chicken. Even the wings, they call half a wing, even a third of a wing, one wing. And we're all quiet about this. No one is saying anything about anything. As a wing has 3 parts. You see, it's one. You understand? Well, now they take this part and they throw it away. Ne? And then they leave these two parts. And then they chop this one. They cut this one. Yeah, shall I two? And they say 2 wings. And we all kept quiet. Juan. Yes, where are the people who really love food in this industry? People who will complain, but this thing is not a full chicken. Where's this and this? Or people will say this thing is not a full wing. Na another chicken can like a KFC when, but 21 what wings. Oh, level like the half, and we're all quiet. Well, now I'm disappointed. That's true. I'm disappointed.